I started on the TPA side, and a term that I had never really considered was claims routing.
Right.
Claims routing. So for most just general population, they hand their card, their insurance card, to the provider, which, by the way, doesn't have a barcode,
No.
doesn't have a chip, doesn't have a magnetic strip. It has words and letters and numbers. That's all that card has. And it has logos, right? But it doesn't have any meaningful value other than information that's printed on the card, which you could put on a napkin, right? Or you could just verbally tell them the information and get the same results. Anyway, they give that card, and their concept of what happens next is the provider kicks out a receipt, a charge receipt, sends it off to the insurance company, and all they got to do is swipe their card and sign, and it pays the claim. But the reality in claims routing is that card tells that provider where they're supposed to send the claim.
Right.
What happens to it then?
Yep.
It's like going to lunch down here at Chick-fil-A, pay the bill, and Chick-fil-A sends it over across the street to McDonald's.
Whoops.
So what kind of challenges are you seeing in that claims routing conversation?
Well, there's complications. I mean, what you're talking about in TPA, as far as the clearinghouse, there's an 837 form. So that's the form that comes in with the original list price, if you will, the charge master price. That never pay that, by the way.
Yeah.
Make sure that you let it go through the system.
Never pay the
first bill.
First bill, yeah. That's it. Yeah.
So never pay that, but let it go through the system, and then they'll come back, and then so 835 comes out after it's been adjudicated. So after all the PPO network, RVP, so on and so forth, it's going to come in all kinds of different forms. I don't understand why healthcare still uses faxes. Okay, we're still that archaic a lot of times. We still fax medical bills in a lot of times. We receive those. We have to turn those into an electronic claim, and then there's all kinds of audits and edits that you can do. Basic audits and edits that you need to be looking for to make sure that, hey, this is a legit
data didn't
claim.
get crossed. And yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, if you're not applying AI at this point in time in today's game, the providers have figured out how to upcharge, how to put additional upcode, if you will, put additional codes on there because you're not looking for it. One example, we talked about it at one of the AI seminars I went to last year. They found a provider that was putting a little $13 urinalysis on every visit that came through. It was such a small dollar amount, no one was looking at it. So this provider that was receiving hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars per year worth of additional codes just from a little urinalysis because it's such a small dollar amount. Anything over $10,000, I want an actual audit. I want a doctor, physician, somebody with medical expertise to take a look at every one of those. Was this the right thing that needed to happen? So it's a constant battle right now going on the medical bills. And the loser, if you're not applying this properly, is the plan sponsor and the participant. The participant's taking higher deductibles, higher copays, higher out of pocket because, wait a second, my healthcare costs went up. But how much would it have really gone up if someone had been really looking at these claims and auditing them properly? Probably not nearly as much as they did.